Definitely know that much. So just one, it shouldn't be too slick back here. Mopped up last night. Yeah, we'll cut in the middle. Watch the stuff through here. A little crowded. Alrighty. Here's your truck. Got the differential out. I think the next thing you had to pull was the transmission. I'm not sure where my second cat. You wait right here. Let me see what's Tires. Yours? Yeah. Oh, it's the same kind as red cars?
Yeah, same issue as red cars. That's what I said, it's 25 bins away.
Oh.
Alright. I'm thinking about asking if what can send a text to Steve.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm out of the service bay and I'm headed to the rental car again. And I really was being a little sneaky recording because I wanted the guys to be as upfront and honest with me and kind of tell me what was going on. And I don't know any of their issues with me recording a conversation with them about my vehicle. So I try to be as incognito as humanly possible, but that's kind of why I was doing that. But to give you guys a real quick update, they're going to look at the transmission along with some other things with the vehicle. So I am waiting on those guys to do that. So of course I'm here at the dealership, like I said before, about coming in and kind of getting you guys an update on what the situation is. Sorry I had to move out of the way. A customer was backing out. But I kind of wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on. So I've had several conversations and been told several different things. So of course I am still a little frustrated with how this whole process is going. I did, of course, shoot a little video. Hopefully, I was trying to do it sneaky and shoot a video of kind of my truck on the left and him kind of walking me through what they're doing. So, more issues than solutions right now. Right now, the truck is back on the lift, and I'll let you guys take a look at these Corvettes because I know a couple of people were asking me. It's a hell of a lot of Corvettes, but this is evidently one of their big sellers. And sadly, one of the guys just told me, the actual service manager just told me that it's brought back a Corvette, as far as GMC brought back one of the customers' Corvette with 5,000 miles on it, had a check engine light, and they couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. So this doesn't stop it from being a truck thing. It's a whole General Motors thing at this point, evidently. But they are pretty to look at, just like my truck is. So I wanted you guys to kind of take a quick look at that. But getting back to me, I spoke to them several times on Friday. I actually called them Friday, like 3 or 4 times as far as the service dealership here, and could not get in contact with anybody that wanted to give me any type of help on it. So of course that pissed me the hell off. So I reached out to the service manager, excuse me, and he ended up calling me back after I left him a message. So I spoke with him briefly, and he basically told me, hey, it's the crankshaft. That's what they think it is now. So it went from metal shavings in the oil, which is still an issue, to the connecting rods, to full engine replacement. Now they're telling me that there's something going on with the crankshaft. So this has been an absolute disaster dealing with this truck. Absolute disaster. As you see at the beginning of this video, I took a short video of it being lifted up in the air. I just, at this point, wish the damn thing this would fall apart because it's really got me hot. These are beautiful trucks. You know, that's what Chevy's pushing out. They're pushing out beautiful trucks, which what we call in the country lipstick on a pig. We're seeing a lot of that in this area, and it's beginning to really piss me off because it's like I expressed to these guys. You guys view my channel, you know I've purchased a lot of GM products in one physical year. And to have to go through this is absolutely crazy. They don't really have any answers really still for me. They're hoping to get back to me later on today to kind of give me understanding what's going on. Excuse me. Looks like we have a truck over here that's malfunctioning. They got on the lot that keeps clicking on and off. Looks like they got it. But here's that Z71. I shot a short video and an actual short on about a couple of weeks ago when I was getting a decal placed on the back of my truck. Again, gorgeous vehicles, but this is lipstick on the pig, man. And just to sum it all up, guys, I've had several different stories still. Again, no one can give me really any indication on what's going on with my vehicle, when my vehicle will be ready. Nothing, because they're going to eventually have to drop that engine, and they realize that. But General Motors wants them to go through the process of looking at the crankshaft, looking at the transmission, which is something that needs to happen, because I did notice it gets a little jerky at times when I'm either coming to a stop or just driving. It gets a little jerky, which again, I'm thinking is just working out the kinks on this thing. But that's what's been the issue with the truck, along with the whole squeaking that I was hearing. I'm surprised I didn't get a check engine light, and so are they. So I actually am headed back to the rental. Just want to again give you guys a quick update on what's going on here, but no really major news on this thing. It's just basically the same thing, getting back into this SUV, and I've been having issues with this thing jerking and having this little go at it as well. So not very pleased with General Motors right now. It's just being an up and down battle all the way around, guys, and I'm hoping to get this thing to come to a resolution, whether it's them buying the vehicle back or putting me in something else. But again, with that means I don't want to come out and losing in here. So there's gonna have to be some negotiation going on. So guys, that is the video. I just want to give you guys a quick update, and I'll be doing these as much as possible because I want everybody to be aware of what I'm going through and what you need to be aware of when you're dealing with dealerships. And again, I'm at Hendrick Chevrolet in the Cary, North Carolina area. And again, this is not the dealership. The dealership sells it. As far as the service area sells it, the service department, they fix it. This is a General Motors issue that they really need to resolve because they have a strong customer base, but as product lines come out, it just gets weaker and weaker and weaker. And if you look on other YouTubers' channel, you'll see that there's always been issues, even with this new generation of the Colorados, with the transmission has been a huge thing. I've seen several videos of people having issues with the transmission, issues with their brakes, premature issue with oil consumption. It's just been thing after thing. It's the 2.7 liter is a really good engine, but it's a lot of stress that's put on these things, and mine is showing wear without me even really breaking this thing in fully yet. So guys, as always, like, share, subscribe, and I want to give a shout out to everybody who's been watching my videos and definitely been subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that, guys, the support I've been getting on this. I got a lot of action as far as conversations going, and guys giving me very encouraging words about sticking in there and kind of waiting this thing out. So I really appreciate you guys doing that, and just keep up with it, guys. It's really helping me get through this because it's kind of crazy. So as always, guys, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.